To remove the bottom half, you simply pull this little tab out. It'll release, and then the seat, bottom of the seat will lift up. You got one on each side. Then this bottom, it comes out pretty easy. So to get these backs out, I got one bolt with a nut right here and a nut right here. So 4. This should come out a half, like a 60-40 maybe. So we're going to take these out and see where that gets us. But I take those out, and this back should just lift up and come out. And my problem is, from the sun, I don't know how good you can see it, but the leather on the top here has gotten hard, and it's pulled up. So what we're going to do is, or what I'm going to do is take these off and then just reattach it. Because you can, I don't know how good you can see it. If you look in the back window, you can see the orange foam, yellow foam across here. See, there it is. This just, the top of this leather got hard and this shrunk back. So I'm going to pull it back down and reattach it to get rid of that. You can't really see it through the glass from the glare. This is just a 14 millimeter. The nut that's on here. You don't have to take the seat belt or nothing out. You're going to have to pull it away. So I should be able to pull out on this and lift up, push up. You got to get the seat belt. Move the seat belt out of our way. Now just, there we go. It just pushes up. Right out. And what we got, what we're pushing up on. See these 2 hooks right here? They hook right into the top of the seat. So just lift it up, pull it forward. Simple enough. 10 minutes. So on this side, again, the bolts out, or the nuts off. Pull it forward. Clear your seat belt. And just push up. And pull forward. Simple as that. Now here's what's occurred on both back seats. This is the inside, the armrest. This corner, you can see how this leather's really dried, and it's shrunk and it's pulled this corner back. So this is exposed when you're looking out the back window. And when you look at this, that can be seen through the back window. It looks like it's torn. It's not torn, it's just shrunk back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this together here a little further, all the way to the edge, and then I'm going to pull this down and take up some of the slack and sew it. I'm going to sew this corner around. Now I'll try to put something on this leather. You can see how it's dried. This side is really soft. Everything is really soft on this seat. We get over to this corner. This is a little hard. You can see how the corner rolled around, so I'm going to try to pull that back. Shouldn't be too difficult. Pull it back down, and just by sewing it together a little more all the way to the end, you won't see the foam, because that's what you see through the back window is that. Both of them did the same thing, because the back deck is about right there. Well, you really have to look in my back window to notice it, but I notice it, so we're just going to basically sew it together and pull it down, give it a little more tuck. Alright, now here you can see what I did. The stitch stopped here, so I went ahead and closed the corner, and there's a metal piping in the frame of the seat right here, so I kind of stitched over, just pulled this corner back down to the frame of the seat. This side's looking about the same way, but this leather over here is really soft, so I'm not expecting that to come apart. So that should do it. Now I should be well below the deck, and I shouldn't see none of this pulling up. So, to sum that up, got a nut here, nut there, 2 on the other side, pull the seat forward, lift it up.